Hi everyone, thanks for joining me again today. I'm excited to share another book with you about plants, and it's actually written by one of my favorite authors, Eric Carle. We read some of Eric Carle's books back in the classroom, and today we're going to read The Tiny Seed. Is everyone ready? Let's take a look. Here we go. It is autumn. A strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is tiny, smaller than any of the others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they all going? One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up, up, up it goes. It flies too high, and the sun's hot rays burn it up. But the tiny seed sails on with the others. Ooh, that sun must be very hot. Another seed lands on a tall, icy mountain. The ice never melts, and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the other ones. Here's that frozen seed. Now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the water. Oh, and he drowns. The other seeds sail on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high as the others. Here are all his friends way up high. He's just a little bit above the water, but just enough to stay out. Unlike this seed. Uh-oh, look, there's a giant fish. One seed drifts down onto the desert. It is hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low, but the wind pushes it on with the others. So here we have our seeds. Here's our tiny seed. There's that seed who fell onto the ground in the desert. So we know that seeds need water to grow, but that seed's not going to get any. Too hot. Hey, look, some cactus plants. Finally, the wind stops and the seeds fall gently down on the ground. A bird comes by and eats one of the seeds. Oops. The tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small that the bird does not see it. Here's the bird. He has some beautiful colors. He's eating the seed. But don't worry, our seeds are safe over here, even our tiny seed. Now it is winter. After their long trip, the seeds settle down. They look just as if they're going to sleep in the earth. Snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse that also lives in the ground eats the seed for his lunch. But the tiny seed lies very still, and the mouse does not see it. Do you see that mouse? He's eating the seeds. Oh dear. Now it is spring. After a few months, the snow has melted. It really is spring. Birds fly by, the sun shines, rain falls. The seeds grow so round and full that they start to burst open a little bit. Now they are not seeds anymore. They are plants. First, they send roots down into the earth. Then they're little stems. Then leaves, they begin to grow towards the sun and the air. There is another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. Oh, that's not the plants. These are our plants with our seeds. What's that? Well, it's a big, fat weed. And it takes all the sunlight and all the rain away from one of the small, new little plants. And that plant dies. You see, it's stuck underneath this weed. The weed's taking all the sun, all the rain, all the air, and all the space away from that little plant. And it cannot grow. So this weed is getting nice and big, and this plant is not. That's why when you plant plants outside, you want to make sure you pull out all the weeds because you don't want them taking away all the things that your plants need. Oh, let's look over here. It looks like these plants are doing okay. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. It will be too late. Hurry! But finally, it starts to grow into a little plant. See, his friends are much bigger, but don't worry, he's growing. The warm weather also brings the children out to play. They too have been waiting for the sun and springtime. One child doesn't see the plants as he runs along and, oh no! He breaks one. Now it cannot grow anymore. Look at that. He took his big foot and he stepped on the plant. That's why you have to be careful when you're playing outside. You want to watch where you're running so you don't step on any plants that are trying to grow. All right, so now we have 2 left here. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing fast, but its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny seed has 3 leaves, 1, 2, 3, the other plant has 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And look! A bud, and even a flower. Ooh, but what is happening? First, there are footsteps. Then a shadow looms over them. Then a hand reaches down and breaks the flower. A boy has picked the flower to give to a friend. Oh, that was so nice of him. But now that flower cannot continue to grow. It is summer. Now the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone. It grows on and on. It doesn't stop. The sun shines on and the rain waters it. It has many leaves. It grows taller and taller and taller. It's taller than the people. It's taller than the trees. It's taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People from far and near come to look at this flower. It is the tallest flower they have ever seen. It is a giant flower. All summer long, the birds and the bees and the butterflies come visiting. They have never seen such a big, beautiful flower. Look at them all flying around. Now it is autumn again. That's another word for the season of fall. The days grow shorter, the nights grow cooler, and the wind carries yellow and red leaves past the flower. Some petals drop from the giant flower, and they sail along with the bright leaves over the land and down onto the ground. Ooh, the wind blows harder. The flower has lost almost all of its petals. There they all go. It sways and it bends away from the wind, but the wind grows stronger and it shakes the flower. Once more, the wind shakes the flower, and this time, the flower's seed pod pops open. Out come many tiny seeds that quickly sail away on the wind. The end. Where do you think all of those seeds are going? Do you think that they will fly away and land somewhere and grow new seeds into plants? I think they will. Maybe you'll see some plants growing near you that you didn't plant, and that's probably because a seed came flying down and landed right in the soil. Well, I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a great day!